Hey boys and girls, today we'll be looking at how to divide a fraction by a fraction. Before we can divide a fraction by a fraction, we must know about the term reciprocal. That sounds unfamiliar, but it's a very important word in mathematics that we need to know when we're talking about dividing fraction by a fraction. Now, what is meant by reciprocal? Simply put, reciprocal of a fraction is simply the exchanging of the denominator with the numerator. In other words, when we write our fraction, we're going to change the bottom number with the top number. So like we're doing an exchanging. So that is the denominator will go to the top, and whatever we have as the numerator will go to the bottom, and we'll find our reciprocal. Yes, learners, so now that you have been exposed to the content as it relates to dividing a fraction by a fraction, let us do some practical examples. So let us start with finding the reciprocal. So as I was explaining before, to find the reciprocal of 1 upon 2, which is sometimes called a half, we simply switch. Let's do it this way. We let our numerator become our new denominator for the reciprocal, and we let our denominator become our new numerator for our new fraction. So therefore 1/2 reciprocated becomes 2 upon 1. And so we'll find our reciprocal, as you can see here. Alright? After we find our reciprocal, then as we said before, so if we're given a pair of fractions to divide, so if we're given 2/5 divide by 1/4, then we know that the first thing we'll need to do, we'll need to find our reciprocal of our divisor. So remember, learners, that this fraction is our divisor, right? So we're dividing this fraction by this fraction. So this fraction is our divisor. So what we'll do, we'll find the reciprocal for our divisor, which is now 4 upon 1. So we're working now from right to left. 1. So we're going to change our division sign, so, which is the opposite. So the opposite of division is multiplication. And then we let our first fraction, the fraction that we're dividing, out remain the same. So here we now have 2/5 multiplied by 4 upon 1. Then we can simply go ahead now and do our regular multiplication. There's nothing to cancel down, so we go ahead and we multiply our denominator by our denominator and our numerator by our numerator. So we said 2 multiplied by 4 gives us 8, and 5 times 1 gives us 5. And there you have it, boys and girls. We have just demonstrated how to divide a fraction by a fraction. We will do a few more.